If you didn't get the memo, good girls don't get anywhere. Mother energy is anti-power. And if you're an ambitious midlife woman with big dreams to realize, who wants to live life on her terms, her way, then you have got to kick the good girl and the mother energy to the motherfucking curb. Let's talk about it. Good girls are there to keep the status quo. Good girls are there to make sure everyone else is okay at the expense of you and your happiness. Mother energy fixes, saves everyone. She makes sure everyone is okay. She's always in everyone else's business apart from her own. And both of these identities will drain your fucking resources. They will drain your energy. And one thing that I know to be true as an iconic older woman is that my energy is not limitless. I have to become way more precious about how I spend my time and my energy and make sure I input into me each and every single day. And I get it. You would go, but I feel so guilty when I do this. I feel so selfish. Do you know what you want to do? You want to reclaim that motherfucking word selfish and have it for yourself. There's nothing wrong with being selfish. I say be fabulously fucking selfish. And the other thing about guilt is based upon a perceived set of rules and regulations that you've been indoctrinated into. It's not even a fucking emotion. What guilt does is sit above the emotion shame. You have to challenge guilt. You have to challenge the way that you see being selfish. You see that men don't think like this. Men just go out into life and make fucking shit happen. And I know if you're listening to me, you're a woman who wants to make shit happen. So how can you support this fucking journey into you realizing your dreams? Well, it all starts and ends with how you see yourself. You've got to stop seeing yourself as the good girl. You've got to stop seeing yourself in that mother energy. And you've got to become okay with being fabulously selfish and learn how to navigate your guilt. And the fucking fastest way to do that is to strut into a new identity as main character energy. Baby, you're the star of the show. You're the fucking A-lister. You're numero uno, and you need to become obsessed with you. You need to realize that you are indeed the motherfucking prize. And when you become the motherfucking prize, do you know what you do? You start to respect your time and your energy. You start to shift your internal world. And as a consequence to that, everyone on the outside starts to shift their behaviors towards you. People start to respect your time and energy. You start to attract a better caliber of friends and partners. And people start to look at you in awe and wonder and go, what the fuck is going on with her? Yes, you become a woman who turns heads. And you are no longer looking or seeking for external validation or attention because, baby, you know you are the fucking prize. If this is resonating with you, if this is the year that you shift your fucking identity and claim what is rightfully yours, then today is your motherfucking lucky day. Doors are open right now to my signature program, Main Character Energy, season 2024. And this is a 12-month program where I am going to guide you strut by strut into main character energy so you can become a woman who knows how valuable she is in her bones. And because of that, you can command anything you want into your world with a click of your glamorously manicured fingertips. Everything you need is in my profile.
When you ask for something in life, you have to be asking here, and maybe you will land here. Most of you are literally asking here, like you can, it's here, okay? Do you know what your problem is? Your problem is that you have conditioned, like you would condition your hair, you've conditioned your brain into thinking small. In Russia, when someone states something and they sneeze afterwards, it means that they're speaking the ultimate truth. 3 times the charm. I feel a 4th one coming. Do you realize the magnitude of this universe? You ask for the smallest things. Now, just an example. I recently graduated from university in Paris, and I asked my friends, so what are your like goals in life? And they're like, oh, now I'm getting this little internship at a company that no one has ever heard of. I'm like, what, is that your goal? No, but like it's a stepping stone, what stepping stone? Do you know what I was doing when I was 14 years old in Stockholm, in Sweden? All right, I'm not going to go into the details because some of the things I can't really say on camera. I would harass these companies until I got an internship. Now, again, what kind of internship can you get when you're 14, 15? It's not even an internship. You just hang around, like follow the boss, follow someone, right? And I got it. I fucking got it. You know what else I was doing when I was 14, 15 in Stockholm? I didn't have any friends, so I didn't have anything to do. I had a blog with like 10 readers per day, but the design was so good it looked like $1 million blog. I would send out emails to PR companies saying that, hey guys, I'm a big deal. Invite me to Fashion Week. Guess what? It worked. All right. I went to one of the biggest fashion shows in Stockholm. Keep in mind, I was 14. I was pretending to be someone. I was no one, okay? I would take my mother's clothes, like the most expensive clothes I can find in my mom's closet. I would take them and literally go to these fashion shows. But still, who is this 14-year-old girl to harass these big name people to invite her? No one. You think so? I was 14 at the time. Have some respect for yourself, for God's sake.
The gag is you need some audacity. Okay, you need audacity to go out into the world and take up space unapologetically and just try. To not be scared to be seen, to not be scared to fail, to try even when it doesn't make sense, to try even though you don't have all the answers. Just like you shop online, shop for audacity. Add some audacity to the cart. Men have a lot of audacity. Find your nearest man and ask him to borrow some. Men don't wait around for validation and permission. They ask for the raise. They ask for the promotion. Men can be loud and wrong, yet they do it with confidence, okay? Meanwhile, we shrink and we need validation, we need clarity, and we need permission. In our heads, doubting ourselves. And the thing is, you won't know until you try. Sometimes the path is quite literally created as you walk it. And when we're constantly overthinking and not making motion and not making movement, that's when you start to feel stuck. And if you don't know where to start, throw a dart and literally start anywhere. Fail fast, fail forward. Audacity can get you pretty far. Effort requires no talent. And once you get out of your head and you just start putting one foot in front of the other and find some audacity, life rewards you.
You are not going to be young forever, or free, or magnetic, so why are you wasting these prime years playing small? Stop going through life like it doesn't matter, like it's just another day. No. Your beauty, your presence, and your essence, they are assets, not afterthoughts. So treat them that way, okay? Stop rolling out of bed like life is on autopilot. Stop it right now. Stop it, okay? Put intention behind your looks, your energy, and your vibe. Take it from me. I'm in Nice, France right now, about to be on a yacht tomorrow in Monaco because of this, okay? So let this be your sign, because every day is another shot for you to rewrite your reality. Another moment to walk like you know exactly who you are. Even if you're just gonna go for a quick grocery run or coffee, whatever it is, dress like the main character because you are, okay? Pull out the outfit that you've been saving, put on the lip gloss, do your hair, do whatever makes you feel good, okay? Why? Because you show the world how to treat you based on how you treat yourself, and it is really that simple. And the moment that you actually start showing up differently, you're gonna receive way more with ease. So from now on, your job is very simple, okay? All you have to do is put effort, look good, and remember that life is matching your energy. So don't you dare ask for more while you are giving the bare minimum, okay? Raise the standard.
So I think you should not make yourself small for other people. And what I mean by that is by using yourself to create an environment that reduces the tension. So I find that this particularly happens when you meet someone new. You meet a new buddy, compadre, whatever, and you are trying to lighten the mood. But you use yourself as a sacrificial lamb. You make fun of yourself, you make jokes about yourself, and while that's all good and dandy, essentially what you're doing is you're submitting to the occasion. What you're telling to the other person that you're meeting is that, hey, I'm a dumbass. Like, feel free to make fun of me. Feel free to use me as again, a sacrificial lamb, so that everyone is all happy and hunky-dory. Now, this is the messaging that you're sharing with this particular person. And what I find is that over time, this person will take that bait in the future. They will use you and abuse you in a manner in which you will feel disrespected. But what you might honestly fail to recognize is that you gave them the go-ahead on day one. So what I'm actually suggesting is you should actually sit in the tension. Do not use yourself as sort of a peace offering just to make other people feel comfortable. You yourself should feel comfortable that they will find their own way and they will manage the tension themselves. If they buckle to it, fine, whatever, but that is not your job. At the end of the day, I think that it's much better to have people's respect than to have people walk all over you just for comfort. And I think, this piece of advice, I want to actually dedicate it to people that find themselves in this particular situation. So let's say you're having an argument with a friend or a buddy, and for some reason, someone's always asking you to be the bigger person. And the reason why they ask you and not the other person that likely wronged you is because you buckled in the past. So in general, try your best to not do this, because I really do think it'll improve the quality of your life. And at the very least, it will cause for people to think twice before they cross you.
Stop playing small. I'm saying this to myself, but I'm also saying this to you. Stop playing small. You're not doing anybody any favors, certainly not yourself. And I know for me, I keep coming back to this mindset of like, oh, what if I'm inconvenient? Or what if I'm irritating people? Or what if I'm too much? Or what if I'm difficult? Blah, 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 blah. What if? And then what? Get a little bit of audacity. That is my goal for the rest of this year and beyond, to just get a little bit more audacious. Just a little bit more. Because I feel like everything I want is on the other side of me, asking clearly and directly for what I need, want, and deserve. And that's it.
Your life will dramatically change the second that you stop being realistic. So start letting yourself dream wildly big. Expect the best case scenario. Be absolutely delusional with your goals. The people who tell you to be realistic are the same ones stuck in the same cycles, the same jobs, the same struggles year after year. If you want their life, think like them. But if you want more, if you want to create an extraordinary life, you have to be willing to expect extraordinary things to happen to you. Me, I expect abundance in every single area of my life. I expect success. I expect everything to unfold in my favor. And guess what? This mindset changed my entire life. I am so grateful that I have this freaking mindset because I live my dream life. So let this be your sign. Stop settling. Think way, way, way bigger, because the only thing that's keeping you from a life of your wildest dreams is the simple fact that you won't let yourself believe that it's possible for you.
They'll call you evil the minute you stop apologizing for wanting more. We were taught from a very young age to be very good, and good means agreeable, selfless, and playing very small. But the moment you say no and you start enjoying your success or you claim your ambition, the labels start rolling in. You're selfish, you're cold, you're evil. But here's the truth. The people that benefit from your compliance will always villainize your boundaries. You don't need to defend your goodness. You need to embody your wholeness. And here's a soft power shift. I need you to stop explaining to people why you want what you want. Your desire to have that thing is more than enough. Try this today. State one want, or just say no without any apology to anybody or any explanation, and watch how the room around you shifts and the people around you, either they stay or they start exiting themselves out of your life. Say no in the comments below and tell me what you're putting limits on today.
You know what's the most powerful leverage a woman can have in this life? It is her own money, period. It doesn't matter if, your dad is rich, how powerful your boyfriend is, how successful your future husband might even be. But what really actually matters is how much money do you have? Because let me tell you something. When you have your own, you move different, you act different, and you tolerate less, because you can walk away from anything or anyone at any moment if it's not serving you, without having to beg, without fear, without a second fucking thought. And that is power, that is freedom, and it feels so damn good. And as a woman, you should never have to live without it. So if you're not there yet, get there. Get there, okay? Learn the skills, make the money, and build your safety net, because your freedom and your future actually depends on it.